This is my review of The Emilie Adventures by Martha Wells. I gave this 4 stars on Goodreads. This book is made up of 2 separate stories of Emilie on the different adventures she goes on. So the first one is Emilie and the Hollow World, and the second one is Emilie and the Sky World. I really loved how the story, as you're reading it, seamlessly goes from one to the other. It didn't feel like I finished a book and I started the next one. I know they're 2 separate adventures that Emilie goes on, but there was no ending. There was no time jump between the 2 stories. It just started right where it left off. So I liked that seamless transition into the next story. The book follows Emilie. I believe she's about 16 years old. She's running away from her family to go live with her cousin, and she stows away on a ship that ends up being magical, that takes her to a new world with intelligent, human-like creature aliens, I would say. I loved the different creatures and civilizations that they run into and have to deal with and talk to. So that part was really, really cool. I found the book very nostalgic. In both stories, there's like a blimp-like ship, and it reminded me so much of Airborne by Kenneth Opel, which I read when I was much younger. But the younger person going on a crazy adventure aboard a blimp-like ship, it brought me back to that, which was really fun. I enjoyed the second story more than the first one, but they were both really good. In the second one, the setting really popped out to me. It reminded me a lot of The Nowhere in the book Cytonic by Brandon Sanderson, this mix mash of different settings all thrown together. And then there's a creature, alien person in the second story that reminds me a lot of a beloved character from Project Hail Mary. If you know, you know. So yeah, the second one really popped out at me. I know the stakes seemed similar, but it just hit more. There was this really cool sci-fi element to the second one. Either way, both stories were a lot of fun. Emilie starts out running away from home because she doesn't like the life she's being forced to live. And while she's away on these adventures, she meets amazing people, she makes friends, she finds her place in the world, she learns to be brave, she learns to stand up for herself. It was just really, really good. It is a YA book. There wasn't a lot of romance or anything like that. It was mostly the adventure and this younger girl learning to be brave and go on some really, really cool adventures. If Martha Wells writes any more of these, I don't know if she plans to, but if she does, I would definitely be picking up more. It was a really fun time. So thank you to NetGalley and Tor Publishing for the eARC of this book in exchange for my honest review.